wanted to touch on because I've also heard, through my little random searches, is that when you have a birth certificate, right, through the state, that you can be used as collateral.
You are used as a collateral. Okay,
so now can you explain how you're used as collateral, and then kind of go into, I don't know if this is also part of it, but like a straw man account, because I know, like, just sprinkling about the little aspects I know, like when you have a credit card, your name is in full caps. But when you sign your name, you do capital letter, lowercase letter, capital letter, lowercase letter. Yeah. And there's significance in that. Yeah. Right? So touch on like how am I as a state citizen, I guess that's the right term, how am I used as collateral, and when do they do it, or if they were to, how would they do that?
Your birth certificate, when our parents signed off unknowingly to make us employees of the state, that created a QSIP number. The reason why you cannot legally copy your birth certificate number is because it's a bond. I mean, your birth certificate in general, you can't copy it. It's a bond. That's illegal to copy. The bond in and of itself is worth over your lifetime.
No, I don't.
Over
hypothetical.
No, I feel you. The bond in and of itself is your QSIP number. Your QSIP number over your lifetime is worth over $1 million.
Okay.
So what the government essentially does is they, as they take you on as an employee, they allow your bond to be put and distributed on the market.
The stock market.
The stock market, yeah.
Okay.
So it's bought and purchased with the intention of it making a money or a positive gain.
Okay.
As the market builds up.
Right.
So it's hedged in a sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's money being made on absolutely. My existence in this country.
Every time you use your social security number, you sign an agreement to take on the debt that has already been taken on by the government through your bond.
Because you're a consumer, I guess. They're betting on the fact that you're going to consume.
Yes.
Because you are living and breathing and need to eat.
And also the culture that they continue to perpetuate is going to make me 9 times out of 10 a consumer.
And statistically, that's what it is. Like the GDP of the country is just an equation of the net worth of
the money we're going to spend.
Yeah.
No, not the money we are.
We are, yeah.
Like he's saying.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price. If you're fucking, 1 month old, you're going, whatever the price is now, by the time you're able to buy, it's going to be fucking inflation like we're going through now. So they already know that just the fact that you're born, you're going to give us a plus, a net profit.
Yes.
And so now can you explain, like, why is it the difference between your name being in all caps and then your name being in caps and lowercase?
Your name being in all caps is the corporate body. The lowercase is the natural person.
Right.
So the discernment when you're doing commerce is you're working within the corporate body, the sole proprietor. That's why if you get a credit card, they ask for your social security number, right? But you can also get a credit card with the EIN.
Right. But then if, let's say now you're a private citizen and you get a credit card, the name that's on it is still going to be in all caps?
It's still going to be in all caps because you're still functioning through a corporate body.
Right.
It just happens to be a foreign corporate body.
That gets more benefits because you're producing out a consumer.
As a foreigner.
Right. Okay, bet. And so
I'm from China, bitch. Respect me.
Okay.
Wonton soup.
So damn, man.
We get cut off time anyway.
So the straw man is the other the corporate individual that you are that is collateral for the
government. Is your social security number.
That is
your straw man.
Okay.
That's your bond.
Very interesting.
So it's good to keep it because again, you want to receive all of the perks of being an American, right? But that's only out of America.
Right? Yeah. See,
you got an embassy out of America. That's a plus. But here, it really pays to be a foreigner.
Okay.
Well, bro,
there's work to be done.
Blow the fuck up. Only because, like, I keep it real with you. I walked into this conversation extreme skeptic.
Yeah.
Right?
I was extremely ignorant. He was like,
I didn't do a good job at explaining it.
No, and I like that. I like that. I only want to know the topic,
right?
And that's it, because I don't want to know anything about it. It makes it organic.
Comes from my It comes from my experience interacting with like Ev said it up front.
We've had clients who were,
and they're not exactly saying I'm gonna break it down for you, brother. Like they're going about their way, and then even times when it is broken down, whether it's through whatever you're reading, it's not broken down well.
Right.
This shit was super literate.
Yeah.
Like super like anyone can understand this shit.
the piece that was missing for me was the hardest piece, which is that you have to file with the state to tell them that you're not a member of the state no more.
Right.
And it's like I like just tell me that, bro. Like I need, if I could show that to the court, maybe we would have a better relationship. Like just tell me that part. And they're just like, nah, they don't have jurisdiction.
A lot of them don't know that part though. And
even that high up.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time learning this information. It's been recently, now that I'm paying attention to the world structure, that I can see it on a macro. Like I was also very much in alignment with the Moorish Temple. Still am. I think they're amazing individuals. I think they're brilliant. To be able to commit laws to memory like that. And
they do be spitting off the top of the dome.
Right.
They spit off
and
the
their
top
flag
of
is
the
like
dome.
red, right? It's a red flag with like a symbol in the middle, right? I've seen a video.
It's incredible.
I saw this one little clip. It was really grainy, but it was like these cops surrounded this guy, and he had a flag outside of his car, and he was like, "I'm a private citizen," blah blah blah, and he's spitting all. He's like, "You have no jurisdiction to stop me. You're the state. You're an officer of the state." Blah blah blah. I started spitting this, and like. On the comments, people are like, this guy's crazy. And then you have a couple people be like, this motherfucker knows more than all of y'all. Yeah. Like, you have no idea what the fuck this guy understands.
I find the issue oftentimes is that they become almost ostracized from everyday functions. Like, they almost shy away from the idea of functioning within money, within the actual corporate system,
right?
Which puts them at a disadvantage.
Yes, it
because
does.
Every other culture functions within the corporate system.
Yeah, everything because it's still capitalism,
right?
So we still got to know what's going on.
Right. And unless you're going to be completely off the grid, processing your own poop and making your own water and shit like that, you're going to need the system and never use the roads and be on your fucking porch with a shotgun all day.
Exactly. It's not serving.
Yeah, it's
and you can't create community that way.
Right. Exactly.
No, exactly. And that's the part that was missing. It's like they came off arrogant to me because it's like they felt like they didn't have to explain anything to me, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to understand. One, why you're here, and two, why you're saying that none of this shit gives a fuck. Like, I want to know why you're saying this judge doesn't have jurisdiction over you, because I don't know how that's possible. And I never got a straight explanation. So this was it. This is what I was waiting for.
Now you
what you need to do is just pay this fine and go open a fucking business.
That's another conversation.
Why are you here? Pay that fine. Get the fuck out of here. Go over there, use that farm credit and say fuck you to the world. Fuck, man.
Take this discount and just get on up out of here. Yo, Chris.